make some noise for the very funny John Rumery.
Oh, I'll do literally anything to get out of Colorado Springs, I promise you that. Hey guys, how you doing tonight? My name is John Rumery, and I want to properly introduce myself since it's the first time I'm here at Fort Comedy. I am 50% white and 50% Filipino, so in the state of Colorado, I'm 100% Mexican, apparently. Yeah, you guys did the math on that one as soon as I got here. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys I'm Asian, to be honest with you guys, because no one's ever nicer to me when they find out I'm Asian. Yeah, you guys haven't already agreed. Yeah, because Mexican stereotypes have better stereotypes. See a Mexican guy, you're like, that guy's got 3 jobs, he's hardworking. See an Asian guy, the first thing you think is, that guy's got a small dick. Don't look right at it, sir. His eyes went fucking right down here. You know what? I do have a small dick. I'm proud of it. I do have a small dick. But I get it from my white dad, not my Asian mom, okay? My Asian mom, huge fucking dick, sir. Goddamn hog of a room, all right? I think some Asian stereotypes you just make up to make yourself feel better. Like Asians are good at math? Nah. I think white people are just really bad at math. The other day my girlfriend was like, hey babe, what's 36 plus 14? I was like, 50. She goes, fucking Asian math. No, bitch, addition. What the fuck? You need calculus for that shit? I think the worst part is when we get really lazy Asian stereotypes or slurs, for example, insults. Like my entire life, I've been still called Jackie Chan. It's not even the right Asian. Let me tell you, roasting, you can go up one further. Add a little bit more about me. Like if you're gonna break down this level 1 roasting, Jackie Chan. Level 2 would be something like, you look like if Jackie Chan stored in lunch hour. That would be a good one. If I didn't fuck up the words there, that'd have been good. Maybe correct it, get the right Asian. Say I look like Manny Pacquiao if his title fight was lost to diabetes. That would have been good. See how funny I am when I don't fuck up the words? It's great, it's awesome. I think the worst thing I got called was someone the other day called me Alvin the Chink Monk. Fuck you, I'm a Theodore, obviously, all right? Also, I don't know anybody who, like that Venn diagram that overlaps of Alvin and the Chink Monk fans and racist. That's a weird Venn diagram. People ask me if I ever deal with Asian hate and what are my friends doing to make up for it. I think the number one thing I'm mad about is in Hollywood they started adding more Asians into movies to like make up for shit. That's not gonna work. Like Crazy Rich Asians was nice, but Crazy Rich Whites was Fox News and you've had that for years, all right? You can't like start replacing us in movies. Like if you put an Asian in Black Panther, that's just regular Tiger. Nobody wants to see that shit. I do want to see an Asian get replaced in Indiana Jones. An Asian Indiana Jones, it'll be called Indiana Jones and us stealing back our shit. That'd be great. That's all your museums are. My grandma walked in, she's like, I own that right there. People ask me what's the worst thing I've ever had to deal with being an Asian American. And during COVID, someone did yell at me and my mom to go back to our country. It was a fucked up experience. It really was. What was more fucked up is the guy yelled it out of a Toyota. So I'm not sure if you understand where that got confusing. But honestly, I think what more fucked up about it is if you've been in this country physically for the last 4-6 years, you're an American, you've earned it. You paid your fucking dues, all right? You've earned that shit. It's fucked up of you to assume that my mom rode here floating on a wooden crate. She rode here on my dad's sweet white Air Force dick like a true Asian American. That makes her a patriot, guys. Like Mel Gibson, all right? Sir, you look like an American. I'm getting you again. You look like a red-blooded American, all right? Toby Keith and all. Let me ask you something. Would you fuck my dad to be an American? He looks like me, more walrus. Imagine that. You're pausing. You're slow. Let me replace the question. Would you let him fuck you to be an American? Probably. My mom did, all right? My mom did. She took it in the red, white, and pink for the red, white, and blue. And I think that deserves her respect. Thank you very much. All right. People ask me if I did anything during COVID to fight the Asian hate. And I did. I am now a stepfather to a white son. So there you go. The invasion's happening from within the home. How's that sound? I didn't just get him to get back at you white people. I like the kid. I do. I've been a stepdad now for 4 years, and I'm realizing as a parent, you learn as much as you teach. It's kind of given forth. But you have to understand, he's 12. And 12 is this brilliant blend of equal parts brilliant and equal parts dumb as fuck, all right? Here's an example. 4 years. 4 years. Still hasn't figured out I'm smoking a joint when I'm going out for air, all right? Dude just thinks I love the view, all right? But he is getting smart enough to know when I get back inside, best time to ask for snacks. So he's learning. Hey, Dad, can we have cake? It's 8 in the morning. Finish your Cinnamon Toast Crunch first, all right? It is a little scary being a dad because you want them to get smarter than you. That's the goal, right? For them to go beyond you, learn more. One day he freaked me out because he came home. He was like, Dad, guess what? I was like, what? He goes, I learned what the clitoris was. Word? I know dudes my age who don't know what the clitoris is, man. And see, now I have to figure out where he learned this from, because knowledge isn't bad. It's just, if it's the right knowledge, if you learn it from the right people, you've been educated correctly. So I'm like, hey, man, where'd you learn that from? Did you learn that from your teacher? Because if you learned it from the janitor, we got a red flag here. We got a really big red flag. He goes, no, I learned it from my science teacher. We learned it in class. I was like, all right, those are two checks. Can you show me the education? Can you show me a book where you learned it from? And he hands me a book of insects. He didn't learn what the clitoris was. He learned what the chrysalis was that day. The emotions of a father. I was like, I'm raising a sex god? I was going to learn about bugs. That's pretty cool. I recently learned that my kid was into Dungeons and Dragons, which is really cool. Because now I don't got to worry about teenage pregnancy. That's dope. Problem is, I was trying to play with him. I was like, hey, man, will you make me a character? He's like, I already got you one, Dad. I was like, bro, that's cool. What am I, a paladin? A warrior? He goes, no, man, you're a dwarf. Fuck you, you're grounded. Think I'm playing. Roll a D20 to get out of that bitch. One thing I am excited to teach my kid about when it comes time to do it is drugs. I am. I know it seems a little odd, but you want to educate your kids about drugs. Because the DARE program didn't fucking work, clearly. All right? We were all like, drugs are scary. How scary? Let's find out. I know. Now everybody just wants to do drugs and not know anything about it. Let me tell you something. If you're going to do drugs, like I have tonight, will be taking tonight, mushrooms. How many of you here are willing to do mushrooms or on board with mushrooms? Woo! All right. For those who aren't, and you're a little scared, I was like you. I also had no idea why Spencer's Gifts was still in business. But after mushrooms, $300 in debt, but my room looks dope as fuck. My advice to you if you do mushrooms, and my advice to my son, is be careful how much you do and who you do them with. All right, 2 very simple rules. I did an 8th with a Tinder date. Both wrong answers. Off the bat. See, she started getting cottonmouth, which is a very normal reaction. If you do mushrooms, you get cottonmouth, it happens. Don't start doing this. Because I looked next to her, and I thought I saw a lizard person. But I was more I was uncomfortable because I was comfortable with the lizard person. You hear me? I'm just in my head thinking, yo. I kind of want to fuck this lizard lady. Oh, her scales feel so soft. Have I always wanted to fuck lizards, or is it the mushrooms? I better not go to a Petco on mushrooms. That's for goddamn sure. And I'd like to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm a 30-year-old man who does not fuck lizard people. I make better choices than that. But if I told you that, I would not have a stepson. So, it could all work out in the end. My name is John Rumery. Thank you guys so much.